Hey, welcome back to another video of H&H Express model nscale trains. In the last video of the shuttle train track, you saw me adding those sections over here, so the power sections. But I thought, you know what, in this video, because I would like to use this shuttle track as a test simulation, I'm gonna add some extra tracks over here and over here. So we're gonna add two turnouts to it, and then later on control the whole section with JMRI, maybe, or with the program on the Arduino. So let's take this off the shelf and put it somewhere else so that we can work on getting the track done. So here you see that widened section, and you see that I added already a turnout over here. This might not be the turnout which I'm going to use, because this one has the solenoid section to it, and I would like to control it with servo motors. For that I have a different turnout, but the idea is the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the diverted section to here. Let me see if I have another turnout, and then place the turnout over here with a rail section, and then have a section over here and a section over there until it ends at that side. So it would be like this. So to do that, I will need to add some cork over here to have the turnouts sit on there. And one thing which is important, especially because I'm using power sections, so this is a power section and that is a power section, the turnout points that way, which means this turnout is going to be getting power from this section, but this section is isolated. So I have isolated rail joiners over here, and I need to isolate them to here or to there as well. And this turnout will get power from this section, and this section over here will be also an isolated power section. So that is what we're going to do in this video. We're going to install all the cork and, if possible, the track, and then the power feeds, the same what I did here with all the power feeds over here, and then we're gonna see how we can use it in the future. So with this section here, let me add this one. So we have the turnout over here and the turnout over there. I'm gonna use these sections of cork underneath here for support. Turn that one around, so like this, and then mark it. So let's install this section of cork first, and then we're going to continue with the rest. So I'm just using regular wood glue. This one belongs to here, that one to there. Okay, so let's add some glue. So now let's have it dry, and then we're going to continue with the rest. Okay, so removing the pins because this is dry. In the meantime, I changed this turnout so that I can control it via a servo. So this will be the other turnout. It's the same as that one, you can see. So I can control it via a servo as well. And we are going to add this section here. So let me remove this rail joiner, because I already added the insulated rail joiners over here, and this turnout gets track power from this track. So let's see if I can remove it gently. Like that. And we will need to add it to the other side. Let's see. Oh, that was one thing. I needed to cut this beam over here, so I need to do that here as well, because this turnout will get power from the track over here, and this track over here will be insulated. So let me cut this beam off. So I'm doing that so that I have more room for the insulation section later. So let me see here. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit tricky. So you see that that beam here is a little bit in the way of that beam. So we're gonna cut one side out of there. Okay, so should be better now. And now we need to make sure that it's a little bit parallel to this track. And I can use a screw. Secured. So now we're gonna add this section of cork to it. I already cut it to length, so that should be fairly easy. And you can see it's a little bit bent. So I could cut them in half, but that's not what I'm gonna do. We're gonna just put glue on it. And then pin it down. So let's do that. So, and as for this infrared sensor, I probably need to move it a little bit further that way, so more that way, but I will see how that turns out. So now the next section, so that would be this section over here. And I know that the cork is not long enough to go that way, so I will be using this as an alternative. Let me cut that to length. That should be good. So I'm gonna put some wood glue on it and pin it and then we have to wait until it dries before we're gonna add the track. So let's have this dry out, and then we're going to continue with the track. So the turnouts are on its place, and the cork pad is glued down, so we will remove all these pins. And you already have seen me installing the tracks on many videos as well, so I'm not going to bore you with that, because this is the section which will come over here with regular rail joiners. And this is the section which comes over here, and that will have the isolated rail joiners, and I will add some power drops on these rails. So I will do that off camera, and then in the next video we're gonna attach all the power sections together in this video series. So if you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these type of videos, consider to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video, and that could be anything in regards to Arduinos, tracks, programming, etc. So we'll see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.